Hello, board members. How we doing this lovely, immersive, aka no face cam horror stream Saturday? Brr, 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 brr. Well, I hope, of course, we got to get ourselves some Underrail in here, where we have just returned from our first expedition into ye old Black Sea abandoned Limaria medical research thing, underground science lab, where we found a guy's arm. We found an arm and an old broken cell phone, and we're going from there, everybody. We gotta talk to Donnie, so he might know something about what's on the phone. The useless phones. Welcome, everybody. How's it going? Oh, it's okay. I may have refreshed myself. The refreshments I had last night might have been a little much, so I woke up a little headachy. But I did get my workout in, and I made it to stream like 5 minutes early. So I'm doing okay. How it's been a day? What happened? What happened weird day, Ika? I need to know the details. Iggy, also welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you got some good sleep, friend. We gotta go find Donnie, since Donnie is never in his actual booth. I believe we were told that he was over here somewhere in the cantina with the ladies, I think they said. I don't remember which direction they pointed in, though. Where are we at? Oh, a barrel. Wait, did I leave something in a barrel? That's rare for me. Oh, I just haven't... Oh, I guess I just never went into one said barrel. How odd. So many pit bulls. So many bulls of the pit variety. Let's see. Well, I've gotten some new neighbors, and their dogs have been barking at night. Last night was really bad. It was barking for more than 2 hours. Dang. Yeah, that's not cool. That's definitely not cool. Especially in, like, an apartment. You know, dreading life as usual. Iggy, it'll be okay. Iggy, it'll be okay. Don't worry, friend. It'll be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. It's fine. So, I mean, you're gonna have to, I guess, talk to them, or are you gonna go straight to the landlord about it? I mean, it's your choice. I'm just curious. Wait, dome banger? Me formate. Okay. Oh, there's Donnie. Wait, is Donnie a child? Why does he... He has a very small thing. Huh. Beat up the exams? Yeah, just take their lunch money, shove them in a locker, call them a turbo nerd, you know, really rough them up. Sounds like a nighttime snack if they keep it going. I can't, it's hopeless. It's not hopeless. You'll do it. It's only what, like another 2 weeks or something? You got it. No problem. Called the landlord. He told me one of the other neighbors complained as well, and that he told me then they need to get shock collars for the dogs. Well, they need to do something. Yeah, that's not acceptable. Occasional barking is one thing, but if they're barking for like 2 hours straight in an apartment building, that's just not acceptable. Ruth, not now. Focus on the little person... What the little person is saying to her. Chalice. Can't you see we're busy? Ignores you completely. Okay, so I guess Donnie is just a little person. Okay, fair enough. Let's see. Oh, that's not... Is that... I guess that could be him. The blue shirt's right, but the hair looks completely wrong. He's a dwarf? I don't know if that's the legal term anymore. I think it's little person, but yeah, I guess he is. I was kind of shook. I was not forewarned. Also, I still don't think his face fits. I feel like his hair is long here, like he's got like a mullet thing. Whereas here he doesn't have any long hair at all. Now, Sandra baby, how about you moved that table right over there, and yeah, and if you, Chalice Deer, if you could lift that, pirate is an equal opportunity business. They are some of the most inclusive people, weirdly. I mean, historically speaking, the most capable and successful pirate of all time was an Asian lady. Like, yeah, no, pirating, it's an equal opportunity. Can you hold a sword and be willing to stab someone if they don't give you money? Welcome. I'm not saying it's fully inclusive. I'm just saying it's weirdly inclusive for, you know, what is generally thought to be a male-dominated activity. And he notices you. Hey, you get that new banga? Yeah. Pleased to meet you. I'm Donnie Merchant, the Merchant, and these are Sandra, Chalice, and Ruth. Us Jetters do some fine... Wait, Jetters got some fine ladies there, eh? Oh, Donnie, you saying it now, but what you gonna think after we done a couple bottles of Shroom Boom? The expedition is the true problematic sort? Oh. Gotcha. So when you're at your finest, girls, at your finest, he laughs. Persuade. It's an emergency. We're about to go on a raid and I need some gear fast. I need you, man. Sorry to bother you, but I need a merchant. Mind if I joined you? I'll leave you whatever you were doing then. Mind if I joined you? Why not? There ain't no better way to get to know someone than having some Shroom Boom. We was just about to play some strippage? Strapagi? What? Strapagi? Strapagi is a card module in which the goal is to strip the other players of their clothes, their coins, and their dignity. Like a mix of strip poker, Ruth or Bear. Ruth or Bear. I assume they mean truth or dare, or just plain old getting wasted. It's fun, yeah, very fun. All you need are some... There's the episode of the anime I want to see. I want to see the weird episode where they explain why a bunch of, like, 14-year-olds are playing poker, strip poker. I came at the worst time. No, I swear I'm not. No, this is the best time, in fact. We're talking about strip poker drinking slash King of Modules, Yugi Moto. I'd like to see that episode. That would be super weird. I would be so uncomfortable the whole time. Let's play some strippage. Low on coins, I'm afraid I'll pass. I have no dignity. I have no dignity, I'll pass. Actually, I'd rather give you money through trade than using alongside my clothes. I'll get the money, you guys wait for it. Alright, 20 Chirons to play strippage? Sure. Luckily, the graphics in this are pretty mild, so even if they were all nude, I wouldn't probably affect anything. I just remembered you're a boss monster in Battle Brothers. It sounds like it's time for me to lurk and cook dinner. Alright, well, and have fun with cooking dinner. Alright, now help Sindra move the table over there and play strippage. Not bad for a first game. Ooh, I almost got there. First module, you kept your undies and broke even. I'm getting the hang of it. You sure are, Banga. You sure are. Okay. Any stuff barter? Any coins for me? Any doctors around here? I wanted to ask you about some of the people here. I was wondering what you do with all the loot, the things you don't use. You have connections which you sell them, or mercantile, so when I get to see the good stuff, tell me about the ferryman, tell me about this place, about certain locations. What do you know about the monolith at the entrance of to the Black Sea? That's a good question. Tell me about the ferryman. Ferryman, some say he was a pirate, some say he was in the Biocorp Navy, some say he's here 30 or so years ago, but no one really knows nothing. If he was a pirate, he must have left piracy way before any of us came here, and we all found him sailing the Black Sea and doing what he does. How did the Jetters treat him? With respect. He takes no nonsense from no one, trades fairly, and is out there in the danger all day long. Scavenge for stuff out of the deepest parts of the Hex Gut. Hey, even the Scalers won't touch him. Do you know why that is? No clue, Banga. Maybe it is wits, maybe it's the thunderous train shot. Thunderous train shot? My guess is how he somehow got him to trade with him. He taps his temple. Ferryman's real wise. He trades with both us Jetters, the Muties as well, so there's got to be the module he's playing. And speaking of wisdoms, he's got a lot of stuff to sell. the tell. With that said, he's an odd fellow, doing what he does. I mean, a guy, no matter how old, should be surrounded by women. Yeah, not serpents. Although, there's some overlap there. Anyway, yeah, he's got this strange worldview about the descent of civilization, what's up there, beyond the stalactites, and it's difficult to digest, you know? But the ferryman, a real banger, respect. Wow, alright, good to know. I put Battle Brothers as a recommendation as well. Yeah, I saw that. It looked like T12 recommended we also do all the legendary locations or something. But proof the expedition is problematic, the GigaChat ferryman doesn't trade with them. Oh, I guess that's true. He did mention him trading. Well, I mean, he said he trades with the jetters, right? This place. When's the next time the ferryman's stopping by Port Cello? Not anytime soon, no. He just left, yo. Okay. Tell me about this place. Tell me about... Okay. Debtors are the pirates. Yeah. Jetters are the pirates. Right. That's what I'm saying. He said that the ferryman trades with the jetters, them, and with the muties, and with the Stormborn. So that's why they all respect him. He's just wise. He's the old man of the sea, you know? Oh, just not with the expedition. Oh, got you. Okay. When you said them, I thought you meant us, the pirates. With them, you mean the expedition as in the, like, the Northern Station science team. Okay. Let me see. Tell me about the ferryman. What's next with the ferryman? Okay, tell me about this place. Okay, what do you know about the monolith? The glowing canine? I know I don't want to go nowhere near it. That's what I know, Banga. Why not? Because it pops folks, that's why. Sends them under, kills them. Those have been going up there for who knows how long. You'll hear all kinds of stories about it, about psychic powers and people going derailed. And I'm guessing they're all true. And folks, you know, the sane ones shun it. You know, but years ago, way before jetters came to be, a few pirates went up there to loot the thing. Loot! There were 3 of them, Rocco, Joe Irongut, and Steve Heave. Steve was a real boulder, big fella, that's why he was called Heave. Apparently he was derailed Claude, whose idea it was to go up there in the first place. They wanted to break a few pieces off the monolith and then sell it. So Irongut recommended they bring a jackhammer and a few mining picks and have a go at it, yeah? The jackhammer failed to start, yeah, so Steve got mega upset, I mean, massively upset, and he took one of the picks and swung it at the thing, at the monolith. The writing for this guy is odd, it's throwing me off. It's not just, like, how people talk, but it's also got the weird accent, and it's, like, tricking my brain. Boom, blinding light and deafening bang, and Steve's gone. The dumb jerk got it, and I'm being serious now. He got turned to stone or something like that. I don't know, he's still up there, frozen with the pick in his hand. The other 2 ran for it, and Irongut got deafened for life.
Words are hard.
They are very hard. His eardrums just went pop, and that's it. Rocco was the only one unscathed, and he stayed alive until a few years ago. He's been telling the story for years, yeah, and I'm retelling it to you, to the syllable. So did this entity manage to break off a piece of the monolith? I don't think so, no. Rocco did tell me about some derailed old mate of theirs, yeah, who claimed he found the glowing shard. Whenever folks wanted proof, I lost it in a gamble, duh, ha ha ha. The way Rocco does his face is just hilarious. Anyway, he's just gambled with crabs because no pirate ever saw this glowing shard. Okay. Let's about the people and what to do with all the loots. Let's about some people. So you're a fresh jetter. Let me give you a helping hand with some of the more important folks around here. There's me, who renounces it with pride. Razor and Cruz, you've met. Captain Grimm himself as well. Calamity, she feeds us. Katya, she heals us. D, the Flinger, he's the finest blade flinger in all of Hexgut. How'd you become a pirate? I was stolen in Briar. You mean kidnapped? No, I mean stolen. I used to be a traveling merchant, you know, life on the rails, buying and selling, dealing and leaving. Life was jetting, banga. It was jetting. I had concession pass for all of Underrail express trains. Massive coinage in my pockets. No bandit dared bother me after I uppercut old Vinny the Rock in the groin. For this record, his cobbles were surprisingly soft for someone who calls himself the Rock. Wow. Anyway, it was all jetting, and then I jetted it all up by taking a ferry from Junkyard to SGS. I've been there. Grim Jetters stopped us right in the middle of Chancer's Bay because we were leading him. No L's in sight. He stepped onto the ferry and told everyone, yeah, there was like the 3 more people on the ferry. Some banger with his wife, a butt-ugly kid with big ears, and where was I? Yeah, told everyone to surrender all their stuff. Now, I've been used to dealing with bangers much bigger than me, let me tell you, but Cruz is big. Yeah, big. I still gave him trouble, I did. Jet him. Show him the little guy got a pair, you know? So he shoved me in a coffer and locked me in. He literally stole me as though I was stuff? Hurts the ego a bit, gotta be honest. We're gonna get the coffer. Ah, it was that family's coffer, yeah, big one. Perfect fit for a little person. Cruz emptied all their clothes and stuff in the water and put me inside instead. He pauses. Every time I think of this every time I think of that kid of theirs by the sea, what a mug. What a mug. So some kids are ugly. You want to punch them right in the face. Yeah, he laughs. Right in the kisser. So what happened next? I think Cruz wanted to dump me to the serpents or something, not sure to this day. But I managed to talk my way out of it. Well, any nasty thing that could have happened to me. Basically, I asked the captain if he wanted to do business. Yeah, the next thing you know, I'm working for the pirates. Captain Grimm saw how jetting good I was and that I don't take up too much space. Ha. Do you miss your old life? Sometimes, but to tell you the truth, this place has really grown on me, and I couldn't imagine doing anything else right now. I like it here. I hated it at first. Oh boy, did I despise everything about it. It took a while before they allowed me to actually leave the pirate bay. At first, I had told them about different trade routes and who's got massive coinage, where to acquire good loot, and that kind of stuff. But after they started trusting me, life became a heck of a lot better. Lots of loot, lots of loot, lots of booze, lots of coin, and lots of girls. Lots of fun, Banga. Life's simpler, but boy, I got all I need. Loving it, loving. And Cruiser, your thoughts on him? We're jetting now. Cruz and I are jetting. Okay. Tell me about Captain Grimm. What I can say? He's the captain. He united all the pirates into a single crew. How do you do that? What do you mean, how? He's the captain. He can lead, he can fight, he can think. He had a smaller crew and they were jetting, and then they grew larger and larger and slowly turned into this, the most jetting pirate crew. Yeah, but how did it all start? Where does the captain come from? Who was he before the jetters? Is my main question. Well, Banga, now, you're asking too much. I wasn't around back then, and I don't think the captain ever talked about his past, really. The captain's the captain there, alright, Banga? Sure. Razor? Razor, you know him by now, been with the jetters pretty much since the start. When you look at him and Cruz as being captain's lieutenants, they also kind of had different roles in the crew. Razor's the one doing the outside stuff, while Cruz is doing the inside stuff, you know, like mostly taking care of what's out there as opposed to taking care of what's air. That kind of thing. Although when it comes to raids, everyone's taking a good care of that. If you catch the wave, my jet's floating, Banga. What are these? Okay. But yeah, Razor's a loner kind of Banga anyway, so it makes sense. He's in charge of Port Crag up northeast, and that's where he spends most of his time if you need him. What about Katya? Katya's an old woman. She came with her son, Slick Nick. Slick Nick brought his mom along to piracy? More like she wouldn't let him go alone. She's from somewhere in the far west, west from South Underrail, and she's, you know, strange. Maybe it's her upbringing, maybe she's a psychic, I don't know. Anyway, she came here to take care of her son, only son, and since she knew how to treat wounds and prepare medicine, she was useful to the rest of the crew, and we accepted her. Bring your mom to work. Pirate edition. Yeah, basically. And Nick? Nick, he got sent under by the Black Eels. He was a slick fighter, hence the name, eh? But the eel was slicker. He managed to bring his body back, and she was shattered. It was awful. She was crying for, like, her little Nicky. It was awful. Yeah, Bang, I'd rather not go on. Brings back bad memories. And the subject. anyone else? Calamity. Oh, Cal's a jettin' cook. You'll find her stall just right of the main gate. We've had a lot of cooks. Some were jettin' but had bad tempers, like old Percy. Or were fun but awful cooks, like Bob, chef of Crapshine? What? Chef of Crapshine. Or were total deucers, like Roy Deuce. He was so bad, they came up with a new term to insult people based on his name, I guess. They'd come and die, but Cal, she's lots of fun, and her food's to dream about. Z770, welcome. How you doing? Just treat her nice, you know. She can be your best banga or make the toilet your best banga. If you catch the way my jet's floating, she takes nothing from no one. Okay, Calamity. Oh, that's the cook, right? Okay, Deflinger. He's the slickest flinger in Hexgut. He'd no denying it. Many come and challenge him, no one defeat him. But that said, that's all he's about really. He's either sitting in the shop's basement and practicing, or flipping off with the dry foots and taking their coins, or flinging off and impressing the girls, or eating it. Yeah, he likes that, yeah. Wow, Zet, how you doing, by the way? You having a good day, hopefully? Hopefully you're having the good day. Everyone else seems to be... It's a mixed bag in here. Ika's having a rough day. Iggy's having a rough day. I swear I'm not an Elka's actively cooking food, which is like 50-50 on whether or not that's like a good day or a bad day. Hopefully you're having a good day. Okay, so I think that's about it. Okay, certain location. Sure, what do you like to know about? Eh, not really. It wasn't really my day. Oh no! Put another tally in a not good day. Also, I've been listening to the Pepsi guy arguing all day too. Pepsi guys arguing all day too. Well, that can be fun or it could be not fun. That depends on what they're arguing about. All right. Anything you should know about the surrounding areas? What do you know about the expedition? What can you tell me about the scalar territory? I think I should know about the surrounding areas. Well, Banga, there's a couple of interesting locations around here. As you know, the Grimjetters control the Pirate Bay, but there's a place southeast that no pirate want to go near. No one, yeah. It's a hospital, it seems, and folks that did approach it say they heard voices of dead people and saw some gruesome things. Don't know what's inside, never been there, never will. And there's another bay to the east, the Creeper's Bay. It's an old ruined complex of some kind. Folks that have been there say it's some kind of factory full of loot, but it's all under giant cobwebs, full of deadly freaking creepers. Only the gutsiest dare go there and don't come back. He shrugs. Pirates being pirates, what you gonna do? What else is there? Well, there's the Fetid Marsh. It's to the east of Port Crag, right through a cave. Craggers go there to get themselves some marsh honey from locust hives. Tasty stuff, but the place is full of creepy crawlies, serpents, and whatnot. Ask Razor about it. He goes there with his crew and knows that stuff better than I do. That is until I remember anything else. That's it until I remember anything else. Okay. What about the expedition? They came here about 2 weeks ago or so. Really? Okay. No wonders from some university or whatever came here to dig out the ruins, see what's inside, which wouldn't be such a bad thing, if they hadn't brought Agus Incorporated along. What can you tell me about Aegis? I think it's Aegis, right? Not Agus? Northern security contractor, prospectors, veterans, protectorate veterans, most of them at least. All highly trained and well equipped and not to be jetted with, Banga. No, not to be jetted with. However, the Scalers have numbers and lack fear. Now that they're started attacking them, they're bound to send them under eventually unless they pack their bags. We'll see what happens. We got jettin' eyes and ears on them. What is the jettin'? The jettin' just is like a generic all-purpose term, huh? Curious to see what your theories on the Footlocker of Death are, Iggy. Oh yeah, I guess we've talked about that I think on stream, but I don't know. That might have been a pre-Iggy. That might be a pre-Iggy time event. Cooper Bay. I'm interested in the lower Underrail waterway hydrography. Can you give me a rundown of all the lakes and rivers? No problem, no problem. Starting from the Black Sea, as soon as you get past the Jaws, that's where the monolith is, the glowing canine. You're in the Black Strait. The strait leads west to the Dread Pool. That's where you do most of our raids. Going southeast will take you to Isaac's River, on whose western bank is Camp Hathor. The river was known as Isaac's Slurry back when I was young, because of the coal-mining slurry being expelled downstream. Further south, and then west, is the Meatway, a narrow passage leading to the Chancellor's Bay, Junkyard SGS. Now, back to Dreadpool. Southeast is Isaac's River, west is the Core Ring. It's literally a ring whose upper half consists of Core City's sewer-filled water, the bottom of half of clean but black eel-patrolled waters. That's where the rig is as well. South from Core Rig is the Scrappy Narrow, which leads to the Chancellor's Bay, and you get the full circle, Banga. That should cover the basic waterway layout, yeah. Wow, so that was literally just a conversation to explain, if you were like drawing this map out yourself, what it would actually look like from like a zoomed out perspective. What an interesting lore note. It's a Footlocker that kill, I guess? I mean, that's one way to think about it. Made a whole Footlocker of Death arc? Yeah, you did. You really leaned into that whole thing. You asked for a bunch, and I give you as much as I could come up with. Where did we see the spooky hospital was? What do you know about the fetid marsh? Anything about the ruins around? What about the ruins around us? What I always found most fascinating were these trinkets folks would sometimes find. Yeah, ferrymen would fish them out from time to time. Jewelry, figurines, tools, that sort of stuff. You can tell a lot about folks from little things. Every clod wants to show off and built a massive building. But when you see they took care to make all this little, seemingly insignificant stuff beautiful, then it gives you, what's the word? Insight into these folks' lives, you know? I mean, I saw a bunch of these beautiful necklaces, rings, wristbands, decorate tool bands that got tools in them, and they just slip them in your hand when you're looking. When you're working. Then he scratches his head. Fancy buttons, digital glasses with slick frames. Everything they made beautiful. And then you look at ruins of Biocorp facility, all blocky and lifeless. He shrugs. Maybe it's just my trader's eye preferring shiny and sharply things. Shapely things? Oh my god. Okay. What about that ruins around us? Okay, what do you know about the Scalar territory? We don't go there, Banga. He shakes his head. What you see is what you see. The ferryman's the only guy I know of that sells there without getting his head impaled on a spear. He doesn't talk about what he's seen, but he does bring up fur from there. The stuff the Scalars wear. Some of the mates have seen herds of these big, chest-high horned beasts covered in the same thick fur. Weighing a ton they do. How the ferryman gets it, I ain't sure, but the only way I can think of is through trade. But now that we've asked, I remember a little something bleeding boiled Jim told me a few years ago, and just before his disease got the better of him. He was cruising far north, waiting to see what's out there, and no longer caring about what happens to him, and going deeper into Scalar territory. He told me he saw a bunch of Scalars throwing other Scalars in the water, their ankles tied together, as well as their hands behind their backs. There were shamans there, doing their thing, and then they just chuck them in, send them under. Now, he also mentioned some rapids to the west, I think? I can't remember if that's where they chucked them or not, but whatever they did, he reckons those Scalars have done something bad and were punished for it. He fell deep and saw them furry beasts and a bunch of stuff, but once bolts started flying over his head, his will to live kind of returned, too, so he jetted out of there. Oh, a bot. Did you catch that? Yeah, the thing about the shaman and them, like, tying people up and then dropping them into the water? Sounds like more of a sacrifice to the serpents, given that they worship the serpents. Are you talking about that part of it? No, remember your theory? Oh, the theory that, like, the actual up on the... That the outside world is actually perfectly fine, and they accidentally locked themselves down here or something, thinking that it was the end of the world? That one? Sorry, I'm banning this bot. There we go. No, your other theory about the ruins and stuff here. Your other theory about the ruins and the stuff here? My other theory about the ruins and the stuff here. The only thing I remember thinking about the stuff here was that, like, it seemed like it was some kind of bizarre, like, vacation place or something. I don't remember. Refresh my memory. I have had a lot of stuff on my mind, and I do not remember this. Yeah, that one. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, because everything down here is, like, nice and pretty and appealing, which is usually more of a vacation thing. Ask him about the ruins and stuff here again. Okay, okay. Bay. Ruins around us. I always find myself fascinating where these trinkets folks would sometimes find, yeah. Fairman would fish them out from the time to time, jewelry, figurines, tools, that sort of stuff. You can tell a lot of folks, still a lot about folks from little things. Little things. Every clod wants to show off and built a massive building, but when you see they took care to make all the little, seemingly insignificant stuff beautiful, then it gives you, what's the word? Insight into these folks' lives, you know? I mean, they saw a bunch of these beautiful necklaces, rings, wristbands, decorated tool bands that got tools in them, and they just slide them in your hand when you're working. Then, he scratches his head. Fancy buttons, digital glasses with slick frames. Everything they made beautiful. And you look at the ruins of Biocorp facility, all blocky and lifeless. He shrugs. Maybe it's just my trader's eye preferring shiny and shapely things. Yeah, I mean, to me, it still sounds like this was meant to be a vacation spot. Like, you make everything pretty because, you know, people are paying top end to come down here. You've got the hospital where you can get, like, maybe semi-illegal or, like, risky procedures and stuff. Should I just tell you? Hey, hold on. Let me think about this. All blocky. So they find all kinds of stuff dumped in the water, but it's all super beautiful for some reason. It's all beautiful. It's all designed to be beautiful. Is it? I mean, is it a theme park? Is it like a themed hotel? Because I know they do, like, I've seen in real life that they have those, like, Atlantis-themed hotels that are, like, off on an island somewhere that you pay, like, you know, $5,000 a night, but it's like you're supposed to be in this, like, lavish themed thing. I'll just say it? Okay, you can tell me then. The only thing that's really suspicious about this place is the weird, whatchamacallit, the entrance thing. That looks super strange. That looks very alien. Alright, just tell me. You can just say it. The only thing I can think of would be, like, this is supposed to be literally Atlantis. Which is hilarious if that's what they're going for. Because we talked about the Lemuria thing, which is the lost civilization of Lemuria that some people think exists, but if this is just supposed to be literally Atlantis, that would actually be hysterical, because that wouldn't make any amount of sense given that we kind of think this is under, like, France or something. If that makes any amount of sense to anybody. Where did you say the spooky hospital was? Where did you say the Fitted Marsh was? Okay, Scalar Territory, Creeper Bay. Okay, so I wanted to ask you, okay. These aren't Biocorp ruins. Under France, would that explain Under France, would that explain everything? Yeah, it would explain everything, right? It's how we're close enough to be to, like, you know, Eastern Europe with the weird, like, Russian words on the posters and stuff within walking distance of that. But we're also next to, like, huge water sources. And it doesn't seem like we're in the United States. Since there's no way you're walking from Russia, a Russian area to an American area, but you could potentially, if there was the caves are the right way, walk from like a Russian area to a French area. That makes more sense to me. Also, I guess it kind of makes sense, depending on how you think about it, that North Underrail could actually be under the, like, island, right? Under England. And then French could be under the Southern Rail could be under France. And then the tunnel in the middle is like a channel, but I don't know, I might be overthinking it there. I mean, there's the Alaskan and Russian closer. Yeah, but that's still a long ways to walk. I guess this could be under Alaska or like something. I guess that could work too. That would also explain how they were able to build it something so deep and crazy like this. This is an area developed by another megacorp. Oh, okay, yeah. No, that makes sense. That makes sense completely. This does not seem like it had anything to do with Biocorp. Everything here has had a completely different aesthetic. At best, this is like a completely different division of Biocorp, whose job it is to deal with, like, money making in the form of, like, tourism and stuff. It had nothing to do with the scientific research that they were doing at the main Biocorp ruins. Like, I'm kind of surprised they have the giant spiders here, because that seems like an escaped project. Okay, what do you have just for sale? Okay, you have a pretty interesting gambit of things. Okay. Oh yeah, so he just is like a generic all-purpose. 3 grenades, 3 foodstuffs, 4 medicines, 4 crossbows. Okay, cool. How much money do you have? 600's pretty good. 600's actually pretty good money. Wow. He actually has a rifle barrel retractor. That's actually kind of rare. We're good on TNT. What do you got for grenades? You got Mark 3s, that's not bad. Damage on special range attack increased by 24%. What's mine? Increased by... Oh, wow, he actually has better glasses for, like... Oh, wait, weapon... Wait, critical chance? Or... No, where's... Special range weapon attack increased by 38. Okay, so he doesn't. Never mind. Never mind, I got excited for no reason. My bad, everyone, my bad. I was hoping we actually found a better thing than something we've got, but no. No, we don't. Harbinger. 65.98. I think that's, yep, inferior. I'll buy another one, which is why there was the whole Biocorp attacking here. Oh, that was what was going on with the whole, like, the places in lockdown and all that stuff, is Biocorp just attacked this location? Wow. Wow, they couldn't deal with, I guess, mild competition and just straight up attacked, huh? What is this? Oh, machete handle. Machete. Alright, we're okay on ammo and stuff right now. I don't have anything on me I need to sell. Whoops. Where did I leave? Oh, it's right there. Okay, cool. I don't remember if I had... He wanted, what, 4 crossbows? I think I've got a crossbow in there. At least 1, right? Oh, you know what we do need? We need bandages. Yeah. Okay, we do have some crossbows in here. He wanted 4 of them, right? Actually, utility slot. Action point cost of crossbow attacks reduced. Oh, okay. Action point cost of crossbow attacks reduced by 3. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. Okay. That's actually pretty cool. Didn't want any guns. He did want food stuff. I guess he could have this food stuff. One has rotted away. Mushroom brew. Oh, I left some adrenaline shots in there. That's probably fine. I mean, we don't really need the bolts. We're not gonna make a hard left pivot and suddenly go real deep into crossbows, so... Okay, let's see if I can sell him any of this stuff. But yeah, we need to get bandages. We're basically out. Can you make your own bandages? I don't know if we have enough. What that? Is there like a first aid one of these? I don't have the blueprint for it if we can. Hello, Donnie. I need some stuff. Oh, good. You will take all of this. You don't want the why would you not want the bolts? Donnie, my man, why do you not want the bolts for the crossbows? Bullets or shells and luxury items. Unbelievable. Also, he doesn't have any bandages. Maybe I can go buy him from the doctor lady. Oh, trade. Classic Underrail? Yeah, sadly. Look, I'll take all your guns. Okay, well, here are the bullets. No, you idiot. Did you even hear what I said? I want your guns. I didn't want your stupid, gross bullets. What? Shut up and leave. Like, okay. But also give me money. What? No, what? Give me all your stuff, but not that stuff, but only that stuff, and then get out of here. Oh, okay. Idiot. Just kicks you out of the place. Okay, so why is this empty? I guess just because I took off the EMPs. Yeah, probably just because I took off the EMPs. And the grenades aren't really doing us a lot of good right now. Unmanned speed? Oh, right. The battery had just died right as we pulled in. Gotcha. Okay. I think the doctor lady's over here. Hopefully she sells bandages. I would like the bandages. I'm down to my last one, and I technically need to spend it. I think we came in from over here. I think the way KCD does it is probably best. It's a specialized shop. They only buy those specialized category of things from you, but if it's a general, they'll buy anything, although usually have less money. Right. That makes sense, sort of. Okay, if I go over here, and I go invisible. No, this guy can't see me. Lockpicking, we could do that. Gasoline. Take all of this stuff. Hi, how's it going? Locked. Gosh darn it. Okay. Well, we're not getting that one, I guess. Okay, this is the old lady who does the medical stuff, right? Yeah. Here we go. Katya. A lot of difficult to obtain substances. Is someone who used to those willing to pay money? Okay, barter. Wait, she doesn't have... What? Oh, here they are. I was about to say, how does she not... Wait, she wants the gasoline? Weird. What are you doing with gasoline, ma'am? What? Chemicals, 4 plants or fungi, 5 organs. Oh, so this lady also does, like, your organs from your creatures. Okay, well, that's good to know. It's an interesting mechanic in Underrail, but usually just ends up you waiting around for shops to reset or going to a ridiculous amount of merchants. Yeah. I understand that whoever, you know, Stig or whatever is trying not to break the economy. I get it. I guess I'll just take all of these. What's the button? It's Alt. It's Alt, everyone. I figured it out. It's Alt. What did I actually get here? Endoscope eye thing and black cloth. Okay. But yeah, I'll just take all your bandages, ma'am. It's still literal dog food. Oh, you know what else we kind of technically need? What's down here, right? Ladder, that's a trash. This is for, like, sneaking around. Like, oh, okay, that's just a dead end. We actually need a fishing pole. I forgot about that. Because there's that one thing at, what was the bottom of the mutant area that we needed a fishing pole for. Not that I have, like, the dexterity to be a good fisherman, but... Oh. Wait, one of these barrels is stealing. The other one isn't. Interesting. Iron chopper. Pimples over here. Well fed, I guess. Why are they in, like, defensive positions against part of their own camp? Eh? Oh. Oh, there's Deflinger. Okay. Hello, Deflinger. Man, this guy showed up at the worst time. Card is it? Ace of Spades. Toilet bowl. Pump. Apparently... Oh, I can't go in there. I can't go in the manhole either. Nervous stretch rises... Yeah, nervous stench rises it from the darkness as soon as you move the cover. But I'm not allowed to go in here? This is a weird area. He has an electric dartboard, but he uses throwing knives? Wouldn't that break it? That's an illegal hole? I guess so. There's a lockpick in here. Oh, so this must be like the guy who's in charge of taking care of people if you get captured? There must be like a story element, you get kidnapped by the pirates and you have to escape or something. Yuck. Okay. Oh. Wait. I think I've been down here before, right? Potentially? Okay. This looks vaguely familiar, but... Okay. I feel like I've been down here before. Come on. Thank you. I have a gas mask on. How am I being contaminated? It's green wart. In fact, shouldn't this mask be healing me? Or something? Did I not put it on? No, I definitely put it on. Weird. Did you battery it? Yeah, it's got battery. 76 of 100. Ah, okay, yeah, we have been down there, and it takes us over to this. Oh, okay. So that's technically like a secret way into the base. Or out, I guess, also. Yeah, why are they just dumping pirate bodies down here? So yeah, I guess this is meant to be like a exit. Because otherwise the top is covered and you can't actually leave that way. Okay, so what's up here? Lockpicking 70, easy. No boxes. Some computers. Agility to jump. What would I be jumping? Huh. There is a box that is being well guarded, though. They didn't want to deal with the giant enemy crab. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that guy's just guarding that box. An absolute weirdo. Ooh, he almost bumped me. Oh, that's a shootable. No, I didn't want to do that. Oh, this is the agility check, is to climb up the side of the building up to the 3rd floor. There are some really weird stealth mechanics, it feels like, going on in here or something. Oh, they're working on jetter parts. Boat would be happy to see that. Alright, hold on. Let me hide over here for a second. What did we actually get? My medium-sized vehicle battery made by Biocorp Industries. Okay, holds 600. That's pretty good. 325 power, medium well-made engine, and 100%. Okay, that's an actual upgrade, I think. Sweet. Boat's gonna be so happy that we have these new things. T12, welcome. You've come at an interesting time. We have just acquired some stuff for Boat. Boat will be happy to see the things we have acquired. How you doing, T12? Which category am I putting you into? Good day or bad day? We've got a mix across the board right now. I think we're technically more bad days than good ones right now, but we just need to know which category to put you in for today. Okay. Get over here to Boat. I love Boat. I am on Boat. Huh? How's your day going? What are you up to? How's the day treating you? Also, what is this door? What is my character doing? Get over here, dingus. Oh. What? Oh, there's a lower area to his boat? Oh. I had no idea. Ow. Get out of my way, man. What are you doing? There's a console in here. Provides information about the ship's engines. Okay. As well as expected, I'd say. Okay, that sounds like a decent day then. Let's take this boat. I mean, we talked to the captain about that. He wasn't interested for some reason. Why? What is this guy's deal? Why is he moving around so much? Just chill out a little bit, bro. Okay, think we got it? Yeah, we got it all. Okay. There was a peg leg in there that I wanted. I don't even know what the other thing was. I just know that there was a peg leg in there for XP. That's it. Okay. Might be some other stuff in here I can steal. Ooh. Ornate Lemurian cutlery. Okay, I like that. What origin do you think would be good for Celtier's Battle Brothers? The tutorial one? I don't know. You tell me. Gasoline. And there's another box. That requires lockpicking. Luckily, we're in shadow and far enough away that this lady can't see us, or dude can't see us. This pirate person cannot see us. Sweet. We got so much stuff. Turn that back up. Over here. Hey, we're actually over halfway to our next level. That's kind of impressive. Call me surprised. Because I is. Dang. Can I... Wow, that does go in there. That's a huge upgrade then. I don't know if this will go in there. No, it won't. Oh, that one will go in there, though. Nice. Okay, that's an upgrade. It's an extra, what? An extra 75 horsepower or whatever they call it. Way more battery now. Okay, I'm down. Probably should do the tutorial, but could be more fun to try a different origin instead of continuing the tutorial run. Gotcha. That makes sense. I can understand the logic in that, where you need the tutorial to, you know, understand anything that's going on, but the tutorial isn't the best thing. Things we need to keep. So that needs to stay, and these need to stay. This needs to stay. That needs to stay. Like everything else down here. Oh, these can stay. Yeah, I think everything else, though, all the other stuff to this side of the cache can be sold. I don't think we need any of that, really. Oh, yeah. I forgot about, like, some of this serpent parts and stuff. I don't need it for armor, because, yeah, I don't have that, but... I could go sell this to What's-Her-Face. I think she wanted some of this, right? And potentially the mushrooms? Hold on. And basically, okay, this we want to keep. This we want to keep. And it's a lot of throwing knives we stole. Everything else here can go kind of into the old generics pile. Perfect. Go talk to Catlin or whatever. There's a cultist run, a bunch of crazy medieval biologist run. A bunch of crazy medieval biologist run. A run where your captain, you, have an active character and more? Oh, okay. That sounds kind of interesting. Does it change the story or your experiences significantly, or is it more of just like your starting bonuses change? Like, is it a significant difference? Oh yeah, there's a door on this side, so I actually don't have to walk all the way around. My mouse feels weird. I don't like the mouse feeling weird. Wait, lockpicking? Why do I have to unlock the door? Okay, anyway. Heard the Black Eels killed your son. Can you check my wounds? Takes 10 shrons. Oh. And on the other hand, it's only a flesh wound. It's fine. Barter? Oh good, you do want this stuff. Can you afford it? Yay! She can actually afford it too. We found the perfect combination of things. Sweet. Thanks, lady. I'm sorry your kid's dead. My bad. I really hope I'm sorry your kid's dead. Sure they didn't deserve it, even though they were technically a pirate. Oh, you mean for the next run after the inevitable and expedient death by bandits? Well, yeah. I mean, we're gonna probably have to do, what, 3 or 4 initiations before I'm actually able to make a halfway decent run of things. Some are more significant than others. The ones I mentioned have more significant changes. Oh, okay. I've returned. What did you make for food? I swear I'm not an elk. Katsu curry. That sounds delicious. I have to figure out what I'm going to eat after stream, but I had a nice, for breakfast, I had a salad and go breakfast burrito, a Southwest breakfast burrito. Not just because it's delicious, also the lowest calorie of like the 3 burritos they offer, which is a plus, because it's probably my favorite one. I don't think, oh, we have to put a battery in this thing, don't we? We're up to 1150, 200, 500. Okay, so I need 2 of these. If I do it this way, yeah, that's better. That's what we need. Charge the device. Further charge the device. Those plasma cannons aren't going to charge themselves unless I put the right kind of mods on it. Is there cheese in a breakfast burrito? There can be. That's kind of a personal preference, but there definitely can be. When I make, I can show you. When I make a on Monday, when we do our cooking stream, and I make a chorizo, an egg, and cheese breakfast burrito, I will show you that you can definitely put cheese in a breakfast burrito. We do it that way as well. Suppose there is the classic Battle Brothers way. Welcome back. Soldier, every time I come in, Ika talks about Battle Brothers. Make him stop. Also, I need to Google Battle Brothers. Burrito? Yeah, burrito. We're just making plans to kill your character in Battle Brothers. Right now, the plan is... Actually, I don't know where I'm going when I'm driving this boat. Ooh, actually, are we faster now? I think we're actually slightly faster with that engine upgrade. I didn't actually think I'd see a change. I just assumed that would affect my carrying capacity or something. Alright, cool. So we have the thing. Oh, we haven't been here, I guess? My earbuds died. No! But, yeah, with Battle Brothers, we need to, we're trying to figure out what kind of start we're going to have in Battle Brothers. Which, Battle Brothers, well, I guess it depends on when we want to do Battle Brothers. Is it super long, or is it more of just a regular tactical Thursday thing? Quick, we can talk about Ika. I know, right? I agree entirely with the statement about Ika. Yeah. Ika has been spoken of. So I'm not an elk. This is just a big open nothing. Huh? There's nothing here. Okay, I was hoping for something. There was nothing. It was bound to happen, everyone. Okay, so... I guess we can go back to the robot factory, right? Oh, there's the lighthouse. Hold on, let's go check out the lighthouse. This was mentioned previously, and I want to go see it. As someone who's like very casually writing a movie that takes place inside of a lighthouse. Oh, this is the lighthouse? Okay, we have technically been here before. Wait, item purchased? Oh, okay, gotcha. Medical cabinet, dead technician, an agility 10 jump? Oh my god. Where? Yeah, my agility is only a 7. I guess if I had... Oh wait, did I change my... I didn't. Okay. I was wondering why that was lowered. There we go. Actually, I might need a perception 1 increase right now. Just in case there's something hidden in here. Wow, it does not like clicking on the agility check. Mentioned seagulls at least 3 times in that film. Need more positive goal representation in media? Well, I've never seen The Lighthouse. But no, I'm very casually, just for the fun of it, writing a, as I've mentioned before, Popeye the Sailor Man movie. Oh, this is blocked off. Where would the agility check put us? I guess outside somewhere? Weird. Seagulls are evil. Most people have a negative time with seagulls. Generally not considered a particularly nice creature. So this is the prejudices I aim to battle. This is the werewolves all. This is werewolves all over again. I mean, you live on an island, so you've probably met seagulls, right? You probably met seagulls before. Okay. Have you had nothing but, like, good interaction with seagulls? Did I come? I think, oh yeah, I think I did the, oh, what? Oh, the oil, oh right, I accidentally shot that oil drum by misclicking. I used to live in South End on Sea. I speak fluent seagull. No, it's mostly screaming and them trying to steal chips, but we all have those days. I mean, I guess if a seagull feels like your spirit animal or whatever, that's fine. Crate? I apparently missed a crate down here. Oh. This is where I put all of my stash of stuff. Oh. Well, that's good to know. I have to remember that we're down here right next to the gas shell. Do I want to try to tackle this right now? We have EMPs this time. I don't have the better grenades for this. Where are my guns at? Guns are pretty well maintained. Armor's a little sketchy. We might need to repair our armor. Are you a seagull? That would explain things. I mean, that would... I think I'd have more questions than answers if it turned out Ice Cream Not an Elk is actually a seagull. I don't think it's completely off point or anything. Don't get me wrong. I would have some questions. 500 fabric. Okay, we could do 500 fabric. I could stand for 500 fabric repair on this. That's fine, that's fine, okay. Certain things do and certain things don't have a requirement to be repaired. It's random. 100% of the damage resistance and threshold, okay. On the blast suffers heat damage as well as shrapnel, each shrapnel dealing 199 mechanical damage. Toggle closer to the nation to have a greater chance of receiving shrapnel. Okay, so we want these grenades for fighting robots. We can keep these with us just in case, but just in case, we can keep that with us. No, but much like a seagull, I walk on 2 legs, the appropriate number of legs for a human. That's, yes. Correct. I think we can all agree with that. Okay. Well, we can give it a shot. We can give it a shot and see what we can do against the Robonoids. Because the robots aren't even really the final problem, right? The final problem is going to be whatever the psychic stuff is. Botspital 2. Botspital harder. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm not at full health either. There we go. Alright, let's try this again, everybody. I have returned. Okay, happy your fast-charging earbuds have worked out. We're trying the hospital run again, everyone. Locked hacking. Charge it. Charging device. Okay. Ooh, okay, just bat race. Take this. Bullet. More bullet. Additional bullet. Ooh, a gun. Wow. That is actually a boatload of damage. That does as much damage as our... It's a little lower on the like the low end is a little lower. Wow, that is actually an insane amount of damage. I mean, technically we have no advantages with shotguns. We don't have like the training for it. But dang, I'm actually halfway tempted to see what happens. Shotgun is a cure for many ails. This is true. It's like that old movie once said. There's so many. You would be surprised how many problems in life could be solved with properly deployed explosives, or properly applied explosives. If lockdown. Permission access to control medium clearance level, clearance C5. Active security supervisor. Supervisor detected. There may be temporary communications problem preventing this. Please try again later. Okay, summon servants. Okay, so now this is when things really kick off, everybody. Strap in. We's about to get all kinds of robinoided. The robinoiding was going to be real fast and hard. Oh, there's Aegis. All this. Wait, are each of these cabinets separate? Oh, they are. I had assumed, like a fool, really, that all these cabinets were one thing. Ooh, and this was medicine prescription. Medicine prescription for 25 milligrams of Bahemafrol. You cannot read this. Just a simple glass ampule. Hi, how are you? Here, I've been hurt. This is a hospital, right? Yes, sir. They're deceased, sir. Everyone is deceased. The currently active robot staff is not capable of helping you beyond providing the most basic first aid. If possible, please seek help at another health facility, sir. What happened here exactly? We've been through this before. Tell me about. It's not a question. Why not? Serve as a substitute. Those are two related. Health center is part of the Marriott, right? Not part of the Marriott Health Center. Seems to be a misunderstanding between us, sir. Please allow me to repeat my previous response. Current response is serve as a substitute. Okay. What's beyond the eastern gate? What's beyond the western gate? What's behind the perception gate? And open the gate. Under emergency lockdown. Where can I find a strong man? Certainly, sir. My advice would be to personally search the floor for a while. Is your AI in order? How can I search the floor when all the gates are locked? How? When all the gates were sealed? But sir, emergency survey order is already open. Can you see it? I'll check it out. Okay. Tell me about yourself. My current process have been standby mode for 249 years, 7 months, 14 days, and 12 hours until the moment of your arrival, sir. Can you feel anything? We do not address them as masters, but as sirs or ma'am, sir, and I do not miss them. The majority of servant modules have not been designed to miss. Some servant modules have been outfitted with more advanced emotion processing units, but those are quite uncommon, sir. I'm not one of those models. However, I think at least 1 or 2 such units have been assigned to the Marriott Health Center, if that is of any help, sir. Okay, I have to go. Have a splendid day, sir. Also, we could, by default, get 2 shotgun blasts. I don't know. Oh, okay. It's like, what? Okay, I thought it was open already. Alright, so... we know things are going to get worse before they get better, so let's just be prepared. We don't really need the perception glasses right now. We need something else. Ranged weapon attack increased by 38% is probably okay. That's a good question. Do we do range special damage up, or do we do per critical chance up? These are important questions. These are important questions. Into the 12 pellets is 9% of the normal damage. Worse 55% of the target's mechanical damage threshold. Well, it does 6%. Ignores 40%. Wow. Special up? Okay, special up it is. Okay. Can I use the shotgun? It does have burst. Shotgun shells. What's the... It's only... Well, okay. No, it's fine. We've never used a shotgun before, and now is the time to start experimenting with odd things. There we go. And armor piercers? Oh, that's true. We should probably put the armor piercing bullets in this. Armor piercing. We got our green tips, everyone. You know, the super powerful green tips. Sorry, that's a shout out to the gun people. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't think it's funny, then I'm sorry. You feel pressure mounting inside your skull.
I started blasting. Bang! Wow. Bang!
See a doctor for that? For what? Green tips? Yeah. If I get green tips, you should check out your local doctor. Okay, so she's taking over our eyes. Let her have your eyes. And we see the horrible things that's starting to turn into a Cthulhu horror situation. Slowly the horrid scene fades, much like her oozing blood did. Into oblivion, and certainly not before scarring your eyes. The pressure in her head is gone. Blink. Blinkety blonk. Look, I blonked in time to ruin this photo. Okay. Locked. I love the generic locked, as it implies you found an old severed arm in whose glove you feel something solid to the touch, right between the index finger and the thumb. Okay. Maybe it's just implying that there's a microchip in it? Maybe that's the implication. Oh, they have free bandages. That's nice. Oh, we found dirty rag? What? I guess we can just use it to make Molotovs. Make the adrenaline shots. Another medical prescription we don't know anything about. All the doors are locked. Okay, I'm trying to remember where exactly. I think a couple of robots come out of here, right? Guess what we could do? We have bear traps. I have 3 bear traps on me right this second. I don't have a button for the bear traps, but that's okay. Just gonna bear trap some stuff. So we can retrieve the bear traps after the fact, so... And we know we're about to be ambushed, so we might as well play it up a little bit, right? Sign, security camera. Storage. Wait, can I go in this one? Hacking 90. Okay, I can't, but I can. They can't stop us. They can just look at us funny, and that's annoying, but it's not gonna stop me. Deploy 50 bear traps. I don't bring that many bear traps with me. Gun parts. Crossbow parts? Yeah, crossbow parts. Actually, what is this one? Extended rifle magazine. And yeah, electronic parts. Okay. You should. I mean, they weigh so much. And I don't have that one feat that, like, optimizes their use, where, like, if you shoot something that's trapped by a bear trap, you do, like, extra damage or whatever. Okay, I think... I'm trying to remember. I think one of them comes in from back here. Hi. How's it going? You didn't attack me immediately, so I'm going to attempt to take all this stuff real quick. You can just stand there and, you know, do whatever it is you're doing. Okay, so if I talk to you, it's all gonna kick off. Here we go, everyone. Let me get a save. Robo fight. Fight. Robo fight. Should we fill a cart with bear traps and lug them around in D&D? I mean, you could, I guess, in theory. I mean, you're carrying around a giant... You are carrying around a trash can. So you could probably fill that trash can up with a lot of bear traps. What else? You could probably buy like a little push cart and have basically the medieval fantasy version of a shopping cart, just full of bear traps if you really wanted. You're gonna have some disadvantages to stealth checks if you're trying to push it around places. See horror in the strong man's face, even though this is mechanically impossible. You are not afraid, sir? What should I be afraid of? Be afraid, sir. Dangers all around us. The roam these hallways still, sir. Who? Forgive me for being disrespectful. Have you lost your darn mind, sir? I haven't seen them. I don't understand a word of what you're talking about. Hold on, are you talking about the robots? I see nothing. Sir, you are stupid. Can't you see it? See, it's both? Both? My eyes are just like her eyes and his eyes and their eyes. Won't stop the spiders. Glue them to the walls? That's a different option. He rinses his eyes and releases you. Forgive my foul mouth and my possessed hands, and forgive me for not being able to help you with what will befall you in a moment. Unbearable. Okay. Would you excuse me and take care of yourself, sir? Well, someone stepped onto something. Oh, the security. Oh my god, the security cameras are giving me away. Okay, well. This is happening now, I suppose. Okay, I want to get in here. Because this will minimize their ability to come and surround me. We have the 12 gauge. I don't have enough action points. I don't have enough action points to even shut the door? What? Sprint? You suck. Okay. Had Tess not chosen the druid route, she would be working with explosives. Oh wow, that actually is not as many action points as I had assumed that was going to use. That doesn't look like half. I guess that is half though. Okay. I suppose. Take that! Aw. I was hoping. Wait, we can get both in? What? No effect! Okay, apparently the shotgun's not very good against robots, given that they're weird, like, damage resistance. Ow. Okay, what about explosives? Okay, that actually put some work in for us. I'm kind of surprised that put work in for us. Have to move. Okay. Really? I'm getting ambusher from this? Oh my god, that actually did really, really weirdly well. Oh, I don't have enough to reload. Oh, he blocked the door! He blocked the door! What a counter MVP! Yes! Yes! What a champion. What a champion. Perfect. Oh, they actually took a little bit of damage off of that. I can't see you. Should I just shoot this one in the back? Then reload? Nope, sure can. I don't have ambushing on these guys, unfortunately. Oh, they reset to safe mode. I don't have enough action points to shoot again. Oh, there are 2 of them left. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Ow. Oh my god, he double crit me to death instantly. Wow. Wow. The double crit. Unfortunate. What should I be scared of? Who? Oh, are you talking about the robots? I see nothing. Continue. Continue. Watch as he leaves. Have to pull me out of stealth mode to be a bunch of jerks. Okay. Maybe I can do the fighting like over here, since they don't have ranged attacks, right? So, oh, you actually have I have ambush on you. Okay, that worked. I have ambush on most of them. That worked. That also worked. Oh, we didn't crit. Darn. Right? Right, what? They don't have explosive, or they don't have ranged attacks, right? What? What did it just do? What was that? Why did you do that? I don't know. I don't know why they did what they just did. That was strange. I mean, I'm fine with this. Just block all the entrances. I'm cool. Let's go. Wow. Oh my god. Is this just working? No, no, you were supposed to aim shot. Oh my god. Oh, he didn't get attacked to attack me. Oh, I don't have enough. I might have to stun him. Okay, that'll work. That'll buy me around. Okay, 10. Oh my god! Alright, we got there. We found the secret was hide behind this cabinet. Hide behind this shelf, I should say. So many bodies.
It just works.
That works shockingly well. So much for trying to make a run for it. That was the stupid thing to do. The correct answer was stand behind a counter. You treat them like zombies, apparently, where you just hide behind something that's mildly in their way, and you win. You're fine. Did you stand up on top of a car? Yeah? Okay, you beat the zombies. Congratulations. Okay, less worried about cameras. This should not have worked. Really? Okay, well, hey, oh, you know what that means? T12, what this means? That means I need to save. T12 has invoked a save. T12 has invoked a save. Cabinet. A syringe. If there was ever a time to save, it's when someone shouts out, "That should not have happened." That's when you know it's a good time to save. Okay. Ooh, another cabinet. Ooh, we got a doctor's coat. Wearing this doesn't suddenly make you a doctor, or does it? Advanced catalyzing belt. Action point cost of chemical pistols attacks reduced by 4. Your successful chemical pistol attacks increase the amount of damage taken from pistol damage type by 25% from all sources for 2 turns. Stacks 2 times. Wow. That would be impressive if we were using chemical pistols. It's 1 extra utility shot. Medicine consumption AP cost reduced by 75%. Ooh, a laser gun. Pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew. I don't really get laser guns in this. What are the laser rifles? I want a laser rifle. I don't want a laser pistol. I want a laser rifle. That is a lot of electrical components. That. Another set of remains. I don't care that the computer can see me, because there's nothing left to come and get me, I don't think. No, medical. Go to the medical cart. What are you doing? I'm wandering around like an idiot. Cabinets. Ooh, okay, I think that's my last medical prescription XP. Be right back driving? Alright, drive safe. Morphine shots. Hacking on the box. Bam. Bunch of electrical components and some meds. Well, I guess it's not really meds, it's drugs. Advanced health hypo. Ooh, this is new. Weird surgical clamp. Even the tool itself looks confused about its purpose. 2 points, you can study this item 1 time. Okay, well. Still free XP. Can't be upset about that. Curtain. It's interesting that we're stealing literally the curtains.
Good enough.
Right, exactly. That's you accept it sometimes. Okay, so now the question becomes the next room. The next room. We have so many random stuff. We still have a 50 pounds of of carrying capacity, so that's probably fine. Also, by the way, this shotgun unfortunately turned out to be useless for us. I was hoping it would be cool, but no cool. Maybe if we had slugs that had really high... Uh-oh. Pain debilitates you without warning. You feel it reverberating deep in your abdomen, as though your intestines have become home to a mass of excruciating worms. The pain is growing, yet you are falling apart. You gotta let the pain tear you apart. Let the pain? You see or hear nothing that could be caused this maddening pain. You stare at your body, but you are visibly whole, yet you're losing yourself 1 piece at a time. The arm feels as though they are bare of flesh. They are merely exposed bones being sanded down to the marrow by nothing more than passing air. Bones that would scream had their voices with which to do so. Your skin, which is left of it, is peeling away in strips, one after the other, coming closer and closer to releasing your vermicular innards all over the floor, and your face has almost kissed it. As the suffering consumes the last bits of your sanity, you collapse. Capsule to this inexplicable decay of your body, you are now a repugnant, morbid pile of writhing guts, a stomach-churning sludge of your former self, a collection of disintegration. The pain does not cease, even though your nerves feel no more. You see but the distant ceiling, but then your eyes begin to dissolve. Something is eating away at your edge of your vision until it becomes narrower and narrower, contracting toward the center until darkness consumes your whole existence. You take a deep breath and feel your body again. You're lying on the floor, but you're alive and whole. The pain is gone, but the member of it writhes inside of you still. Stand up. Wow. Harrowing. Oh, okay, yeah, this other one's unlocked now. Okay. So it sounds like we're going through sort of a psychic blast of someone who got melted by the poisonous gas or whatever's in here. But like we're experiencing all the pain they suffered as they slowly died from it. Which is, you know, that's pretty rough. Alright, security cameras. Okay, first aid drugs, we'll take that. Just generic cabinet room. Chemical. Yep, I knew it. We're out of medical prescription XP. Cabinets. I think those pills are actually something kind of important. Also, I'm curious what these little things on top of the cabinets are. Door won't budge. It feels like something is blocking it from the other side. Strength, force open, knock on the door. There's behind the door is proving immovable the harder you try. Knock. You raise your hand. You knock gently and cautiously. Or normally pound on the door like a maniac. Knock once, nothing. The second time, nothing. You add one triplet to the final score, but the result is still nothing. Well, you weren't expecting much after all. Okay, that's fine. 3D printers? Now, you know what? That does kind of look like a 3D printer. You're not wrong. Could be a 3D printer. I don't know what they're 3D printing. I guess this could be... Oh, I didn't look at the sign. What does this actual sign say? Pharmacy. I guess they could be like 3D printing like bits of casts or something. I've heard that's a thing people are doing these days. That they go in and they like scan your arm and then they can make like a perfect cast for your arm. A pin made in the shape of a cone snail. Cone snail pin. Alright, well it's an XP. Okay. I mean, right now I feel like the vibes I'm getting from this place are much less menacing than all the Biocorp stuff. I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop when it turns out like all this was done around the concept of like making their own version of the giant chort monster or something, you know? It's like, yeah, we just keep dissolving people alive and using those like organic materials to make a chort monster of our own. Something is blocking it from the other side. Okay. I think I got lucky and that camera just didn't happen to see me. Microchip implantation extraction unit. Oh, okay. I was right. It is a microchip in the guy's arm. Lockpicking 100? What? What are you supposed to do if you don't have that much lockpicking? This seems like a key component to the whole thing. Sidern. Medical patch for Psy users addicted to abusing their powers. It's expired, though. Wow, it's worth 3 XP on its own, but only once. Nice. Yeah, how are you supposed to continue if you don't have lockpicking high enough? Focus stem. That doesn't look familiar. Relatively benign combat drug that boosts concentration. Increased critical chance with weapons, unarmed combat, and psionics by 15% for 10 turns. And then just a bandage, of course. You're supposed to find the key? Oh, I guess that makes sense. It appears to be out of order. I forget about keys. I'm so used to having to like break into everything in modules that I forget keys are an option sometimes. Oof. Okay, here we go. Lemco microchip implanting unit. In performing microchip implantation, make sure that the appropriate microchip implant has been properly inserted into the slot located above the hand aperture. The unit will automatically evaluate its functionality and request replacement if necessary. Performing microchip implantation extraction, always make sure that the proper mode of extraction and disposal has been selected. Make sure to replace the sterilization mixture canister once its gauge turns red. The implantee's hand needs to be bare. It should also remain motionless for the entire duration of the procedure in order to avoid complications. The procedure is automatic and does not require aesthetic in the majority of cases. The procedure should always be performed in the presence of a qualified physician. I think I want to extract a micro implant. Waiting for... Oh, okay, yeah. Waiting for an implantee to insert his or her hand into the aperture. Use Phil's arm. Following the on-screen instructions, you carefully remove the glove from the hand. The gloved hand has always felt somewhat fleshy when pressed, much fuller than one would expect, as if the glove has somehow preserved the very old hand from decay. The glove has preserved it. Too well, in fact. You've been carrying a living creature with you all this time. If one can call this a single creature, what you will actually see is a greenish tissue in the shape of a human hand. Familiar tumors unmistakably perverted, writhing unhappily at what you've done to it, or perhaps at what you're about to do next. You insert the hand into the unit's aperture and observe. A sharp instrument emerges from the top of the aperture, targeting the area between the thumb and the index finger. A small nozzle parallel to its tip sterilizes the hand. The mass begins twitching and squirming as if in pain, and the implement driving into its flesh exuberates its condition even further. A second passes, and the microchip is out, disposing of... Welcome, everyone. Thank you for that raid. Floppity Penguin, how we all doing? The microchip is out, disappearing inside the unit. You hear a familiar spraying sound coming from inside the unit, and following a short delay, the microchip implant drops into a small tray on the unit's right side. How we all doing? What were we playing today? Anything new? Was this a request by some, company? Did we I don't know, did we develop new advanced houses for horses in Horsetown, the town that is not a one-horse town? Did Mindlock welcome Advanced Lamp? Mindlock? It was a developer request. Nice. Okay. What is Mindlock? Similar to Monster Island. Oh, similar to Monkey Island. Oh, okay. Okay. Monkey Island I'm at least vaguely familiar with. Okay, well that probably was pretty fun. Modern, like, point-and-click adventures like that, or whatever you want to call them, they're usually a little bit better done than the older stuff. Point-and-click humor module. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Yeah, I have a whole day... We have a whole adventures committed to stuff like point-and-click humor modules, so... it might be worth checking out on my end at some point. At some point. But how you two doing? How was everything? How's it going? The hand is motionless and sterilized. Its green coloration slowly losing vividness. Remove it from the unit. It is now dead. If it even was alive. Tracking successful. Microchip implant has been sterilized and deposited to the extraction tray. Do I need to pick it up? Do I need to insert it into my own hand? Is that what we're doing next? Okay, Phil's microchip implant. Microchip originally planted in the hand of a man called Phil Bridges. Still contains his personal data. Okay, well at least we've got that going for us, which is nice. Doing all right. How about you? I'm doing okay. I may or may not have overly refreshed last night, so I had a little bit of a headache when I woke up. But I got a workout in, and made it to the office in time to start a little early, so we're good. So I'm gonna put you in the column of having a good day. We're kind of keeping track of that right now. We're kind of at a 50-50. I think we're like 3 and 3 on good days or bad days. Oh, there's a life man doing something to an electrical lock. Let's go over here. Ignore the sound of that door opening by itself. Chemical blob trap. Still don't like these windows that look out into the water. Bod days or gad days? Right. I would say I feel like a bood day is about right. Sounds a little Canadian, though. I don't know.
Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell.
Wow. That's incredibly on point, Zed. Incredibly on point. Hacking on both of them? Really? Worth 200, worth 500. I don't have any of the 100 ones on me. Butts. Butts, I declare. Butts. Wait, he can very lightly see me. Can I talk to him? Oh, I can. The servant is trying to pry open the gate with his hands. Do you need assistance, sir? I am unable to assist you until I have opened this gate. Why are you trying to open it? Why are only some of the servants friendly to me, whereas others are not? I really need your help. Why are you trying to open it? I'm intending to save lives, sir. There are sirs and madams on the other side of this gate that need my help. There's a large hole in the wall you can use to get to the other room. You don't understand, sir. There are sirs and madams on the other side of this gate. I need to open it if I am to reach them. There's another way. Are you blind? They're not programmed to find new ways. They only know one way. That's how robots work. Understand, can I help somehow? You seem to be struggling. I'm afraid you are right, sir. Putting aside the fact that my actuators have not been serviced in more than 250 years, my power cell state of charge has dropped to suboptimal levels for the task at hand. My pedestal, which serves as a charging base, has malfunctioned. And have you not been recharged in a period of time I am, for some reason, unable to specify, sir. Just realized your heat plugin is enabled? Or is it just me? Oh, is it still on? Well, yeah, it's enabled, but I have it turned off so the clicks won't actually show up. So I guess if you really, really want to just click around and have fun with it, go for it. But unfortunately, nothing's going to pop up on the screen. I have it turned off. I mean, I guess I could actually turn it on right now. It's not going to hurt anything. Here. Click around a little bit and see what happens. I turned it back on. There you go. It's like a sonar for me now, I guess. I actually don't know what it looks like on your side. Before you just did smileys? Smileys? It's a red dot that makes rings. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I've never actually seen it from that side, so I'm not sure what it looks like. What's pathetic about did you play that? What was pathologic about did you play that? I have played both Pathologic 1 and Pathologic 2. They are... have you ever wanted to speedrun a module without having ever played it? Or everyone dies, including you? That's what Pathologic is. You basically play, in the first one, you play one of 3 characters in a small town that's been hit by a plague, and there's a bunch of civil unrest going on, and you have to figure out how to help, essentially. In the sequel, fairly accurate, I feel like that was about the most accurate way I've ever thought to just describe Pathologic. Pathologic 2 is sort of a... I could get 3 sent to me, I think, but I don't think it's my type of module. My marker is exploring. Long as you're having fun, Advanced Lamp. That'd be cool. I have 3 on my wish list, I think. Because at some point I'm gonna have to play 3. But the second one is basically the same story and stuff, just updated a little bit with a little bit nicer, like better graphics and a little bit easier to understand, like user interface and stuff. Too bad I can't ask you to cover it for me. Yeah, that would be different. I don't know how it would do that. I don't think I've ever heard of that before, but it would be fun for you to probably play it at least once. I don't know how you do your tests or whatever. Because you can probably play through like the beginning of it and just see all the weird, wacky nonsense that's going on, and then not have to worry about going back and actually finishing it. Alright, let's see. Hold on. I want to see what's going on with this robot. Can you stand on another statue's pedestal and charge yourself? I could, sir, but all of them are on the other side of this gate. There's no way to reach one until I open it. Is there a passive puppet? Other ways to open the gate besides brute force? Not while the building is under lockdown, sir. There are manual override levers underneath each gate panel, but the lockdown disables them. The gates must be open even under lockdown. Strongmen have been designed to accomplish that task. Does require strongmen in optional working state, sir, which I'm currently not. Can I charge you? I'd be most thankful, sir. There is a manual charging slot on my part of my expression, rear end, sir. However, the slot is not where, again, pardon me for using such language, the opening to the digestive tract is, sir, but is behind a small panel on my left buttock. Okay. With your help, I might be able to open the gate and reach these sirs and madams in need, sir. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. I think I'm gonna pass it up for now, but if you get around to playing it, I'll watch your stream. All right, thanks. I have the first 2 up on my YouTube, so if you're interested in kind of understanding what it looks like, you can go watch both of those. Boot as indicated? What? I can't actually... The problem is I can't see what you guys are clicking on because it doesn't show up unless I'm looking at the stream. If I'm looking at the actual module and nothing happens. Precisely. Boot? Okay. So do I just like literally... okay. So I can just... Thank you, sir. So I can just like inject this guy in the butt with a battery and he'll be fine? I guess I'll hit him with like a 200 one? Was that enough? I guess it wasn't enough? Okay, I guess I can do it again?
But let's talk about guns.
What about guns? I like guns. So you need your heat vision on? I mean, that's one of the other options with some of that stuff. They've changed what's available through the clicker. There's that weird cat one. I guess I could go in and activate the cat thing. Maybe I just go a 5? And go full 500? Oh, okay, that looked like that almost worked. I guess just one more? There you go, bud. The gate is open, sir. I must proceed. Wait.
It was a mercy killing. He had a certain naive charm, but no muscle.
Wow. Guns overrated, swords are cooler. I mean, that's a fine opinion. Like, can you open the gates behind the reception for me while you're at it? The morgue? That is exactly where I'm headed, sir. Follow me, but do not take great care. There are mutated sirs and madams right past this gate. They surprise you. I may not be able to react in time to assist you, sir. The morgue? Who mentioned the morgue? You did, sir. Time is running out. It is necessary that we make haste. Be careful, sir. You hear words. You hear them in your mind. They are being spoken by a voice that is not yours, the other voice. The words may sound articulate and meaningful. They may be carried by a tone that is rich and pleasing, but they are not your words, and it is not your voice that the one uttering them. So you address it subconsciously, but the other voice doesn't stop or even pause. It carries on as though you were silent. You don't wish to stop or pause either. This is your mind, your refuge, your realm. Interloping vocals must be confronted. Okay. What about an RPG-7 refitted to shoot swords? That actually sounds pretty cool. I mean, there's also the sword gun from Final Fantasy VIII, right? He's got a gun that is also a sword. And in real life, I think, if I remember correctly, isn't there like a hatchet musket thing? Serious Sam had that? I believe it. Serious Sam had some real strange weapons. You're not wrong. I haven't even played it. I just watched other stuff, like other people play it, and it had some strange stuff. Except with chainsaws? That sounds pretty cool. Or like, technically, wouldn't that sort of be what the zero, what is it called? The gravity gun from Half-Life 2 when you're firing saw blades? Isn't that kind of a gun that shoots swords? Before you're able to even finish the thought, you come to the realization that the dialogue you've just engaged in is actually beautiful. It is a contrapuntal dance of a sentence, a captivating, profound, and fluent interchange in which the two independent and adventurous melodic voices, your voice and the other voice, caress each other and give birth to a mesmerizing harmony. Beauty of sound. You like this. You can't not, and as soon as you sink into the enjoyment that sprang into your mind like an unexpected epiphany, the other voice's timbre changes. Will, don't listen to it. Invoke the other voice. I don't have enough will to do that. We're not a willful person. If you want Burger, I can show you where I get all these developer reaching out to me from besides a business email. Oh. I mean, maybe I might be able to do something like that. The problem is since I run a schedule on when I do things, right? I'd have to like start messing with the schedule a lot to make it fit. But it's not a terrible idea. You get all these developer reaching out to me from besides a business email. Okay, maybe we can talk about that sometime. Actually, I mean, I'm on your Discord, so I can stop. I could Discord you a message about that. Keep sound. The other voice drops in pitch, becoming coarse and foul. Its previously impeccable rhythm is now but vulgar syncopation clashing with your fluent lines, turning euphony. What? It's not epiphany. A euphony into nightmarish cacophony as the hostile notes claw each other in oh my god, dissonance. A speedy decomposition of this collogy is taking place, and there's nothing you are able to do to rectify it. Then, without missing a single grim beat, the words lose all their meaning. You cannot decipherate one word from another, and all you can understand, if barely, is something you'd rather never hear again, now slurred and incomprehensible. The other voice rings with mounting subhumanity. Do me about it, but remember, you'll be obliged to make content if you accept the key. It's purely your choice if you take a key, so you don't have to commit to anything you don't want to. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, that sounds really interesting. I'm always down to try some new stuff, and I'm down to stream random things. I mean, we played Freddy Fish on here. I'm down to stream, you know, very random things. Also, are you Floppy Penguin? Are you going to stop by Monday for the cooking stream? Still got to get that figured out. I got to finish getting the laptop ready tonight, and then tomorrow after the main stream, I'm going to have to get the cameras set up and everything. But hey, everyone will finally get to see what American chorizo looks like, since it's so different than chorizo from the rest of the world. I'm only showing you because I like that you stuck with content creation. Well, thank you, Floppy Penguin. I appreciate that. And yes, see you Monday. All right, thank you, Floppy Penguin. All right, something I'd rather never hear again. Slurred, mounting subhumanity. Its corruption is contagious because you comprehend in horror that your voice is turned into hollow, dissonant hollering as well. Dread grows inside you as you realize that you are forgetting the malicious beauty of the human voice, what those words you have spoken so delightfully meant. Your thoughts are slowing down, and the two voices merge into monophony. Droning monophony. You can now only vaguely remember random disjointed syllables you had once been uttering, devoid of most of their meaning and purpose, but you don't even care anymore. Who could miss something so distant and vague? The sound you are making now are just an extension of your breathing. It's more idiosyncratic embellishment, concealing suppressed cries of pain. And then you hear your own rapid breath, clear and unweighted. You speak them, words, just random words, only to hear what they sound like. The melody is there, but the timbre of your voice has lost some of its overtones, lost some of its life. Take a deep breath. Well, that happened. Oh, what? Excuse you? Where did you come from? Oh, they already see me. This is bad. Oh, but I am still in stealth mode, technically. Oh, okay, that's actually not terrible then. What? I can't... Okay. I'll make a break for it. Okay. Okay, we're fine. We might be okay here. Okay, I think we're okay. Wow. Wow. They tried another ambush. Why? Why have you done this thing, module? Ooh, we got another one of these. We went from malfunctioning empathy unit. We found one of those once before, if I remember correctly. Okay, great. Just a bunch of knives. So I guess all the weapons and stuff we've been finding down here is because of the war between Biocorp and Luminaria? And that was 200 years ago. Huh, so they must have been losing and got desperate. That is just steel plates! It's 20-pound steel plates! I can't carry all that out of here right now. I can't even leave. The elevators don't work because of the ghosts. Gosh darn it. Gosh double darn it. Are they hiding in the bathroom? How odd. Oh, wait.
Knife goes in, guts come out. Knife goes in, guts come out.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically what was about to happen to it. Oh, wait, there's another remains over here? I assume that's probably from one of the Halloween episodes, Treehouse of Horrors. No, I want the remains? Oh, it's down here. There we go. I assume that comes from a Treehouse of Horrors episode. Bart usually isn't stabbing people to death regularly, so... Okay, so he opened the thing. We found the strong man and helped him out. I guess that's why they gave us so many batteries, is so we had an option to help him. Again, I'm curious on what happens if we don't help him, but... Okay. You feel a strong surge moving through your body. It starts at the front of your brain and radiates away, passing through every organ and reaching every tissue and every cell. Even if they are located in the remotest end of your being, you open your eyes through you are certain that they have already been opened, and you see veins. Oddly blue veins with membranes stretching thinly between them. Though this layer of flesh, you see light. Sleep, awake to your new existence. You surrender to the senses. You can smell again that scent that is redolent of death. You can hear again that pulse of sombre heart. A somber heart? Is it somber, but it's spelled wrong? Is that just a typo? You can taste again that vile acidity. You try to move, struggle with all your might, but you're unable to. Not until one of your arms.
Words are hard. Not.
Yes, they are. Thank you. I'm happy there's so many different ways of everyone knows how hard words are. Not until one of your arms victoriously rises in the air, you feel it, and you see its shadow through the fine tissue. You reach for the fleshy mass, impeding your vision, and grasp it like a cobweb, pulling it aside so that your eyes may fully bathe in light. It blinds you temporarily, but you adore it nonetheless. Your vision is now clear, and you feel motion everywhere. You feel as though you're floating in a sea of corporeal waves. You must see it, so you slowly turn your eyes and gaze at it. And faint. You open your eyes even though you are sure that you have already. No, you remember it now, that you fainted. You remember horror, utter horror. But you must look again no matter what. As you lay those fearful eyes upon yourself again, the shock surges through you like the energy that woke you from your tireless slumber. The feeling shakes you not unlike a bowl of living jelly, from which you, in fact, might not be so different. You look abnormal, malformed, oddly blue, and disgustingly red, and tumorously green. You're unable to recognize most of you, or at least what you think is you. Everything is moving, voluntarily and not, but you are alone. You are alone, so much motion, yet it's all a single soul. You are alone, and you will stay alone. What is this story they're setting up here? We're all jelly. We're human jelly. Well, we're literally flesh wrapped around a skeleton that is meant to be a mobility device for like an 8-pound bit of flesh inside of a skull. Like, the living gets real weird if you overthink it. Peanut butter and human jelly sandwiches? I mean, that's sort of the brains and fava bean thing from... Oh, also there's a wall here to blow up. That's kind of tempting. Oh, also we should probably get a save. I just realized I haven't saved since that last room. Morgue path? Morgue path. Morgue path. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Cancel that. There's a handmaiden over there. Security cameras haven't been activated. There's a lot of, like, strong men around, just doing random stuff. Okay, they're all hostile, it looks like. So the question then becomes, can I stealth this a little bit? Okay, the handmaiden's right there. I'm gonna turn down the faster movement thing. Oh, that guy's over there, though. Budge. Actually, we might still be able to pull this off. Can I shoot him from here? I don't know now. Wait, is this a different door? Oh, okay, this is a different door. Okay, wait, this might work. Okay, I got an 84% chance to hit her. Okay, so what we can do, wait on the rotation. This isn't like the best idea ever, but it's an idea ever. Oh, she came out here. Okay, so I step back, turn this off. Gotta wait for this to reset. This is the weird playing with stealth mechanics.
Yeah, this is big brain time.
I'm trying, yeah. Because the stealth mechanics in this module are incredibly strange. Okay, she's right there. So then, we give her the aim shot. Okay. Then we stealth. And then we... Oh, okay. I should have moved first. Okay, but we're not in combat. We're not in combat. So I can go hide in one of these closets. Shut the door. Hopefully they won't look inside of a closet. This took me so long to figure out how to optimize stealth for this. Okay, I think we're good.
Must have been a win.
Yeah, it's an 8.6 millimeter wind, all right. Okay, so now we can go in here and get all this stuff. Why is there dog food and a detonator tip? There's flares in here? Why would you... What? And no XP on that one anymore, unfortunately. Okay, now the question is... Oh, they see me. Actually, that might work in our advantage. Potentially. Okay, wait. Actually, this is actually fine, because they're all right next to each other. We can actually shooting spree, I think? Okay, shooting spree. Snipe. Bam. Bam. Oh, she didn't die. One more? And there we go. We run. Get into cover. Shut the door. Reload. Okay. You know how cave wind ends. Throw around some bullets at supersonic speeds. Yeah. Yeah, that loud noise is just the cave winds breaking the sound barrier. Like wind does all the time. Okay. There's a lone strong man here for some reason. That's odd. Oh my god, am I gonna... Oh, no! Oh, he wandered off! I almost got it to go. Oh, okay, wait. Okay, wait. No, walk over to him. What are you doing? Shoot him from there. Okay. That actually worked pretty well. Beautiful. Okay, it's coming together. It's coming together. Just the whip sound. Have you ever watched like high-level people who know what they're doing when it comes to like whips and stuff? Like world speed record people and stuff? It's scary. That stuff is not cool. That stuff is like, wow, that sounds horrific. It sounds like you're like trying to summon a god by doing a bizarre ritual. My neighborhood science teacher had a whip collection and her pet snakes. I remember you mentioning something about that once. We had to talk about like, what were the whips for, right? I think I remember this. What's this? Energy edge emitter. Can be attached to melee weapons with cutting edge to emit energy on impact, but sacrificing the sharpness of the edge. Oh. We can add like a... Oh, it's another one of these. Oh, nice. We get one more of them. Okay, cool. Malfunctioning empathy unit, or whatever they called it. Over here. Interstellar? I don't think so. I think she was a little more open about it than that. Okay, I think we succeeded at clearing up the robots. No, I could have blown the door open too. That's what this was for. Okay. Some pistol bullets. Nothing. An electric cabinet. Or electrics cabinet, I guess. Lockpicking? Really? Okay. Can't imagine trying to play through this module without having taken lockpicking and hacking. Power box. Oh, okay. MRI scanner. Okay. Some bodies. Some definitely melted bodies. It's interesting that the one strongman we saved mentioned microchip implantation room. Oh, well, there's the key. Okay, well, that's okay. We found our own way in. A poison throwing knife. Why is that in a cabinet? 2 poison throwing knives and some caltrips. Okay, take the electrical components. Turn this back up. Curious. Oh, we found another elevator. Interesting. Nothing. Ooh, more forks and stuff. Nothing. More bolts. I mean, I guess if they're locking us in here, they have to supply us with a lot of ammo in case we came in not expecting this much combat. And assuming if we needed to, we can go back for bullets or something. Battery and a repair unit's nice. Apparently that's not anything. Hacking 90, okay. Oh wait, did I pick up 100 battery? Wait, is this 100? Ah, this is 100. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Efficiency. Hacking the door. How do you go anywhere in Underrail not expecting much combat? I don't know. I'm just saying if you're planning things, as someone who plans D&D, right? I have to plan for you know the D&Ders to go left instead of right, and sometimes that's hard, and you just really don't expect some stuff. Obviously, with this, you have a lot more control. If you do, you deserve everything that happens. I mean, you're not wrong. You really should be prepared for combat in most situations. I mean, there's very few, like, there's not a lot of random times that you get ambushed, but there are occasionally even that, right? Okay, I'm gonna go over here and just drop all this stuff in the cabinet. Hello, receptionist person. I hope you're okay. You were nice to us. And I can appreciate that. Okay, we're gonna need the batteries. We can keep those. Unload this gun. I think everything... Ooh, probably... I could probably turn those into stuff now. I'm gonna keep this. I don't think I need any of the rest of this, though. Okay, need, what is it, a repair kit? Yes. Oh, we can actually turn the electric scraps into a repair kit also. Huh. Okay, I mean, that's fine. Hold on. No, I want to split it. No, I need to split it. Yeah. Okay, create all from that, and then... What? No, just give this back to me. And then split this. There we go. Yeah, there we go. 500... Wow, that was an advanced electrical repair kit. Nice work. Okay, great. So now the rest of this can go in there. Now that that's been handled... I don't need a mind device. We don't have psionic abilities. Plus, there's a lot of combat in here, so you might not have been prepared for this much combat. Okay, there we go. Sort. Great. That's fine. Absolutely fine. Okay. Get that out of our inventories now. Is there anything else? Oh, there is this whole other room. Okay. I thought I remember there being something else in here. Ooh. Oh, it's one of these. We already have one. Psionic Accelerator. An Inhalant. And Psi Booster. All things that do us no good as a non-Psi person. Take some stuff. Shells and the bullets. 2 medical cabinets and the MRI machine. Oh, wait, what? Oh, that scared me. I was like, what just happened? But we're fine. And a bandage. Okay. Electrical cabinets. Another one of these. Okay. MRI scanner. A magnetic resonance imaging scanner capable of creating extremely strong magnetic fields. Okay, no power. Bullets. Why do I need this? I guess we don't know why we need this, do we? Like, I don't need to scan my brain, so... Ooh, okay. He mentioned the morgue. Nothing happens, nothing happens. Good question. Yeah, I don't know why I need to activate that. 5, 6, 7. Okay. So we're just going down to the 4th floor then. We'll go drop this stuff off. So have a nice fresh inventory when we get down there. So yeah, I guess after the world ended, Biocorp and Luminaria here decided to go to war with one another, and Biocorp won by using horrific mutagens on everybody. Okay. I think we're good. Wait, I don't think I have any ammo or anything in here, right? That should have all stacked when I picked it up. There's still those steel plates in that other room, but that's like 80 pounds or 100 pounds of steel pipe or steel plates I don't really need. Classic silly Biocorp things, yeah. I mean, they're Biocorp, like biology corporation, so it makes sense that they would use like crazy, horrific poisons. Oh wait, I have another quest? You found a microchip unit in the Limmering Hall. Find it. It is still functional. Oh yeah, let me get a save. Down the elevator. Down the hole. Hole we go! Morgue? Okay, they didn't ambush me at the entrance, but there are some, like, weird plants or something here? I'm not sure. Kill? Kill me. The voice is whispering, yet its plea is deafening. Kill me. Torturous vision. Kill me. Agony. Kill me. Subhuman dissidence. Kill. Awakening of death. Feel closer than ever. Please. Okay. I mean, it knows I'm here. Whatever it is. Utility. Boxes. Grenade cases. Prescription we don't need, and a bunch of, like, spikes. Ooh, a ventilation shaft. Oh, we're getting into the cold stuff? Really? I'm gonna have to think about that in a minute. Oh, the freezer, that's why. Hacking 100. 140? Who needs to go into the vents? I'm a master hacksaw. I'm hacking the universe. Hacker man. Oh, there's just a man here. Ooh, what's this? Large jar of salt. Looks like salt, but smells funny. The jar is marked with a circle with a single horizontal line in the middle. You probably shouldn't use this for cooking. I guess this is like a reference to smelling salts? This strange foreign concept of cold? Yeah, I know. I really don't understand you guys, what everyone's talking about with cold. Dead doctor. We've got another one of these phones. A pill that temporarily increases your cerebral capabilities with no known side effects. Increases intelligence by 2 for 8 turns. Wow. Focus stem. And another focus stem. Okay. We know what the focus stem is. Ooh, a cigar. Increases your regeneration by 3, but reduces constitution by 1 for 2 minutes. Requires a lighter. A compact roll of dried and fermented tobacco leaves intended for smoking. Has a calming neurological effect. Oh, psi regeneration. I missed that word. And there's a lighter here. Great. Take all. Big brain pill? Yes. Yes. Okay, so this door doesn't look like it's opening right now. What does this say? Administration. Hi. Death lives here. Welcome to the morgue, sir. For death, I came. Yes, you understand him. Who is he? Who are you? Why did I get those visions? Where are the other servants? What now? Who is he? Dr. Mason. Everyone died, no one lived, yet he is unable to settle. It's his mind, you see. It is exceptional. He can reach other minds like yours. You're the first to approach him in a long, long time, sir. Who are you? I am but a vessel, a servant. Not his, but yours. I am the link. You understand him. A strong link between you two has been established. Okay. Why do I get the visions? Communication. He can only reach you through your mind and only through emotions. Why me? There is no one else, sir. What about the other servants? They are just like me. I am simply the one closest to him. What now? Resolution, sir. Hold on. I need more. Hold on. I have more questions. Oh, I can't, like... Resolution, sir. I am ready, I guess. He yearns for resolution. He chose death a long time ago. You understand him fully. You can help him. Why would I want to help him? What is the reason I am able to help him? I want to help him. I'm not doing this. What is the reason I am able to help him? You can endure it. You've experienced enough. Why would I want to help him? You have another option. Link is strong, and he won't let you leave without resolution. What would the next step then? I will lead you into his chamber. He will help you with the rest, sir. And when you leave that chamber, you will emerge different. Kiss my organic butt. I'm not going in there. Attack. Will. No, you're playing with my mind. I don't want to go in there. I don't. Make sure you have a hard save prepared. Well, we did save right before we came down the elevator, so yeah, we're good. What actually determines whether I can help him or not? Upon entering the chamber, your mind will be exposed fully to him and to all that he is, and his presence is powerful. You understand him already. You have been conditioned sufficiently. You will be able to endure it, sir, and you will be able to help him. What is going to happen to me in there? Whatever must happen. Oh, you're playing with my mind. You must. You will, you must. Okay. Let's do this. I'm going in. Finally. Resolution. Oh, he opened that door. With the way the camera shifted, I thought we were going into the cooler part of the morgue. Oh, I have no choice. This is just happening. Oh, that looks slimy. You leave the morgue, shaken up by fleeting memories, as though you were woken in the middle of a dream and trying to grasp at its fading... That is a lot of blood, suddenly. Contents. Entering the morgue felt like returning to an imagined childhood home one couldn't wait to leave. The horror before your eyes was like those repressed, demented relatives. The morgue stench much akin to the moldy storeroom everyone used. The sinister reverberations. Scheduled train passes overhead and the acidic taste in your mouth. Unparalleled batch cooking. It is the familiarity that prevents the invasive sense from overwhelming you and distracting you from reality and your goal. The mass of flesh shifting and moving and trembling before you was seemingly alive, begging not to be. Its hollow voice came from within your head, rambling about its troubled experience, every bit permeated with a desire for death, true death. And the death...
Blood for the blood god! Blood for the blood god! Blood for the blood god!
Kinda. The method you do not remember, but the more you stare at your blood-drenched self, the more fermented memories of this being's gory death start flashing before your eyes. Gushing blood, ripping flesh, oozing slime, and everything else. And for all this, you found yourself outside with a clear mind, a passing headache, and an utter desensitization to body horror. Shake your head. Okay. Is that it? Feet gained. Body horror. Okay. Body horror. After what you've seen, you'll never look at the fleshy form the same again. Critical hit chance with weapons and unarmed attacks against humanoids and non-insectoid critters increased by 3%. Resolve reduced by 30. Wow. This feat was acquired outside of leveling. Dang. Resolve reduced by 30. That seems really bad. Dang, okay. Oh, okay, we got... There's a dead security captain, and that's kind of it. Ow, we're chilled. Dang, got cold fast. Resolve is a wisdom saving throw? Yeah, it sounded bad losing 30% of that. Let's take all this. What all this stuff is. I'll get out of here. Shut the door. Dang. The chill was real. Lumerian Blaster, a beautifully sculpted plasma pistol. The marine motifs are plentiful and interesting, and the lateral illumination coming from the translucent energy core compartment brings the embossed sea waves to life. Despite these distractions and its unconventional shape, pistol handling doesn't suffer in any way. On hit, chance to apply 1 stack of polarization. Each reduces... Shoot plasma flare. Shoot a plasma flare that burns everything along its path for 30 to 60 energy and 30 to 60 heat. Looms 15 energy. When it lands, it immediately reveals all nearby stealth targets and then lights up the area for 30 seconds. Wow! What a gun! Just kill the Psy guys before they do kooky cave magic to your mind. Right, exactly. That is a heck of a gun, everybody. I'm assuming this is like a specialty pistol. It's not like a standard... It's a one of a kind, is what I'm saying. Alright, so... Huh. Weird that they, A, didn't show that, and B, I didn't have much of a choice in the matter. Apparently I cannot enter that ventilation shaft. That's interesting. Can I not... I guess I gotta, like, pry it open? Oh, I do. Okay. Murder is always an option. I guess that's true. I could have killed the thing, but I can't leave until it lets me go, right? Post monster. Okay. Well, I think the feat is good if you're a stealthy sort. Oh, okay. I mean, the crit's nice, yeah. Okay, so... Okay, so there's nothing, like, else going on in here? Nah, it's all places we've been. Well, that's obnoxious. I was hoping maybe this led to something else, but no. I mean, this module has shown giant, horrific body horror monsters before. Why is this the one time they're not going to? I guess just to save on having to actually make it, but that seems kind of lame. Alright, so... that happened. Back up to level 1, I guess. Yeah, I still don't know what this whole MRI machine thing is about. Maybe I could have lured a bunch of the robots in there with like a TNT charge and then turn it on when they were nearby and it would have done something to them, but that's a lot of planning if you don't expect it. And I can't go that way. Okay, maybe that's it then. Is she gone? She is gone. Huh. That's weird. Think you can implement Phil's arm chip into you here? Yeah, I was about to actually ask about that. Is that something I need to do? Is that just part of the progress of moving forward, or is that like optional? Blocking the path.
Oh no, you don't.
That's fair. That's totally fair, actually. Also, why is this door... Something is blocking it from the other side. Am I missing something? Like, I feel like I'm missing the way to get in there. Because this door was also blocked from the other side, right? This one's a strength requirement. If you can't find a way to do it, you might have to return in the report for this place to cap first. Oh no, we can do it. It's not hard to do. I know exactly where I need to go to do it. It's right here. We found the key and I already hacked the door. Like, it's doable. I guess we can do it. Okay, implement the microchip. Microplane and put your hand in the aperture. All right, everyone. Actually, hold on. I guess we can get a save. Phil's chip. Putting Phil inside us. Putting Phil inside us. Save. Chipping time? Yeah, it is. We're about to take chip damage, but in like a good way. Insert your hand in the aperture and rest inside a padded cuff. It slowly closes around your wrist, keeping it firmly in place. A syringe-like instrument emerges from the top of the aperture, targeting the area between the thumb and the index finger. A small nozzle parallel to the needle sterilizes your hand, and then you feel a sting. And the microchip is in. The instrument retracts, and the cuff opens. Microwave chip? Well, that'd be interesting. Implementation successful. Testing. Test signal received. No issue with microchip implement detected. Okay. What does that do for us? Oh wait, remains. Oh, just some more stuff. Opens doors? Does it? Might be a tracking ship? Well, yeah, but the people who run this place are, like, long dead. They're incredibly dead. So if they're tracking me, that's sort of impressive. Alright, so I guess both of these doors don't get opened. The pirates can come here. Or whatever. Our one friend, the lady at the entrance here is just gone for some reason. Let's see. You found a microchip implantation. It's still fun to implement into your arm. Marion Health Center. You're inseparable for now. People might be dead, but not other things. That's true. I mean, if Dr. Morrison could be alive and as a thing, I guess other people could also be alive as things. We're worried about the cameras. Okay, I guess we got everything we really needed here then. Presumably with Dr. Morrison dead, we're good to get out of here. Look at all this stuff that could have been a thing. Alright. Well, let's go drop everything else off in this crate. That's so much stuff, though. It's nice that no one steals our boat. Until we find that one guy who does steal our boat. But it's nice that they don't, you know, steal our boat. It's been a few hundred years of hard labor. That's true. I guess that's fair. But she's not, like, here. Like, it's not like the body collapsed or something. The body is just, she's just gone, which is... If she was dead, I'd be like, oh, she died. Her job is over. But she didn't die. She disappeared, and that's much more concerning in this module. You missed the previous message. 200 years of hard labor. What? Oh, she went on vacation. Yes, got you. Yeah, I mean, if that's the case, that's fine. If she wanders off, she needs a vacation after being in stasis for 250 years, not having a job to do, and then suddenly some rando shows up and kills, like, her one boss or whatever. I guess it's fair she can probably go take a vacation finally. She's got like a decade of vacation. Yeah. Seriously. Look at all this great stuff we found inside of the hospital. That I'll handle taking care of off-strum. Dang. 60 at 183. That is all kinds of damage all over the place. If only the damage had... If it had actually done damage to robots. Oh, but see, this one has a strength requirement of 6. This one only has a strength requirement of 5. 5, everyone, 5. It has a precision minus 10. But I guess it does have the cone damage, technically, right? I don't know. I just figure if we're getting towards the end of ever having to return to this module, so there's a time to play around with stuff, it's going to be now, right? Plasma weapons aren't their own thing, right? No. Guns are just guns. Okay. Crossbows are the only one that's different. So in theory, we could just plasma gun. We could just charge the battery on this bad boy and start plasma gunning. How much does it hold? It only holds 100. And I don't have any 100 batteries. There's no 100 batteries. Where are my 100 batteries? Charging this. I'm gonna charge it up a little bit and see what happens, everybody. I guess I don't need to leave my SMG here, though, right? I can bring it with me. Because, I mean, we already have the ammo for it, so it's not like it's a big deal. Okay, you can't burst with it. But I can aim shot with it, so that's fine. Maybe I'll like it. Maybe it'll be real cool. You could? Yeah, I think we'll give it a little bit of a shot. What time is it? Oh, okay. Wait, is there more stuff? No, this just ends in a dead end, right? Yeah. There's something here, but I don't know what that is. Okay. Yeah, I think our boat is legitimately faster since we put that other engine in it. Maybe I'm just so used to moving around at like minimal speed or whatever, but it feels like we're going a little bit faster. Alright, let's go talk to the captain and see what the captain's got to say. Captain, I went and did a horrific thing. As a pirate, I don't know if that's better or worse. Okay, so what do we got? Where's the captain? Okay, captain's just to the left. Nice, so next time we've got giant spiders. And we got the giant crab area. We have to finish exploring. And I still need a fishing pole. Wait, can I? No. Oh, there's a gun there. Never mind. Never mind. You should have made card modules on jet skis a thing. I mean, they did motorcycles. That's fair, right? Anything I need around here. Plus, I mean, you have to deal with the fact that you have like electronics with water, and that seems like it's risky. I don't know if that's a good idea, you know? Go all the way over here. Ah, no. Oh, the way their patrols are set up are just the wrong way. Nothing? Lockpicking 80, huh? Oh, someone saw me. Son of a gun. Someone saw me! You get sci-fi, it's all fine. That's fair, it is sci-fi. It's not even remotely correct. They have like fully 3D hard light representations of things. Not realistic. Okay, Cap. I got some stuff to tell you, Cap. It's gonna get real weird. Naggers patrols. Regarding the ruins, tell me about the inhabitants. I took out the bridge controls and a lot of interesting things in your cabin. Indeed, but it's not important right now. Tell me about yourself. Can you tell me about how the Jetters came to be? Not now. Okay. Something else I wanted to talk to you about. Well, they're not supposed to be hard light, but they become hard light because the magic shenanigans playing with the tech. Oh, is that what it is? Because I remember there was an episode where the whole premise is Seto Kaiba hops up on the edge of a building and he says something to Yugi along the lines of, if you attack me right now, your creature will do damage to me physically and knock me off this building, killing me. So the only way for you to win is to kill me. And Yugi's like, well, I'm not cool with that. So I thought it was just a hard light everything. Regarding the ruins, you're going to hear certain things that might be hard to believe. Explain to him what you've discovered. What you told me stays between you and me. Pirates are already superstitious enough, and rumors of this kind can spread and grow in a cancerous manner. The hospital is rich in loot, so I'll send in a crew to pick it clean once I pick a decent one. For that, he means more the pain of losing LLP enough to lose the duel, I think, since they actually feel the pain and recoil and stuff. Oh, maybe that's what it was. I haven't seen that episode in like 20 years. Probably like 20 years, but actually, would it be more than that? 20 would be 17. Probably like 23 years I haven't seen that episode, but yeah. We'll keep the microchip implanter intact in case you might need it again. Keep up the jet and work, Daughter McGillicuddy, and keep me further informed. Donnie will have your payment. New for now. Take care, Captain. Alright, so Donnie has money for me? Oh, Donnie boy. Captain has told me you have my money. Donnie boy, I need my money. Hi. I beg any loot in those jetted ruins? Got something for me? Any coins for me? Let me see. Yep, he places several pieces of Stygian coins on the counter. Hubba comes back to me. Let's see. Okay, we got anything new? It doesn't look like your inventory is reset much. Well, no, he's got new weapons, but I don't think it's going to be anything like crazy. Vindicators. Assault rifles, grenades. He has the other kind of grenades now, which is nice. A bunch of dog crates for some reason. Huh? Let's see, you want 2 grenades, 1 bolt of cloth, 2 crossbows, and 2 leather armor. Actually, I might have leather armor on my boat. Is there a closer place I can dock? I don't think there is. We'll see. We'll drive over here. Maybe I can like dock right here. I mean, it has the tires here, which are primarily for, you know, making sure when boats bump into this, it doesn't do any damage. Also, this is a lot of tires for a place that doesn't have cars. I mean, I guess they do have ATVs or whatever, but not that was ever touched on outside of they exist. Oh, good. I can just park it over here. Great. Okay, you want leather armor? Don't actually have that much stuff on the boat right now, I just realized. Okay, you do want this. Bullets and shells. 2 crossbows. Do I have any other crossbows? Nope. I have a bolt of cloth. You can have a bolt of cloth. Bam. Bolt of cloth. Auto. Bam. 2 crossbows, 2 grenades, and 1 leather armor. I don't think I have any other leather armors though, right? I don't think this counts as leather, even though it is a leather overcoat. I think that counts as fabric, right? Oh no, he will take it as a leather. Okay, great. He doesn't... I'm losing a little bit of money on it though. Fine. That's fine. It's not a big deal. I think ATVs and stuff will be a thing in Underrail and Fusion. Oh, is that what the second one's being called? Underrail and Fusion? Because I remember seeing a little like teaser trailer for like Underrail 2, but I didn't know if it actually had a name or anything yet. The sidequel? Oh, so it takes place during the same time as this one? That's an interesting choice. Okay, what time is it? If I remember correctly, yeah, okay, cool. Question is, where do I want to go next? Probably good to switch over to Stalker. This is probably like the perfect time to switch over. Hello, Zamus87, welcome. And North Underrail? Oh, okay, so cool. We'll get to see North Underrail finally. Yeah, I guess we'll probably go do spider stuff next time. I had assumed the spider stuff, since all of it seemed to be over here, was connected to the hospital. But they're acting like it's a different location, even though they're right next to each other, so maybe it is different. I don't know. We'll have to go over there and do some exploring or something. Lemco. So yeah, I guess Lemco was the other company that BioCorp went to war with? Let's see. Villages and stuff. Oh, that's the expedition camp, is just this whole area. Just curious if any of this is... Oh, siphoner pools, yeah. Okay. Katya's homestead. Interesting that Katya's kind of a little bit of a Eastern European name. She said her son came from far west, right? I don't know. But they didn't mention anything about him, like, not being... Like, not speaking the language or speaking a different language. He was just a guy who died. I don't know. I don't know what to take of that. What to take from that. Legless Bob got pulled under by a sucker a week and a half ago. Poor Banga. The man was made for dancing? Well, I got a black eeler in my sights. Yeah, daka. Yeah. One day we'll get a full map of Underrail. I don't even need a full map. I just need an explanation on where the magical tunnels that lead from here to a whole nother like country are. When he builds the northern Underrail, boy, he's gonna have some work ahead of him on trying to make any kind of logic out of any of it. In walking distance. Right, exactly. I'm trying to think how that would work out. Like 2 miles an hour, that's like, if say you walked 16 miles a day, that's 32 miles a day. If you wanted, if 32 miles a day of non-stop walking, you came from another country non-stop walking. So if 32 miles a day, right? Every week would be, well, I guess every 10. Let's keep it 10. Every 10 days with 320 miles. So 1,000 miles every month, essentially. So 1,000 miles a month. I guess if you walked non-stop 16 hours a day for a month, you could cover about 1,000 miles. Maybe there's under horses. I mean, that would be interesting. Or maybe ATVs are just way more prevalent in the north and in other places, and they're just not down in the south. So maybe they weren't walking here. They traveled here via vehicle, right? Rideable rat hounds? I mean they're only the size of a dog. I mean, the ancient ones are pretty big, right? But most of them are only like the size of a dog. So I don't know if that would work out unless it's like, you know, adorable Underrail children riding on rat hounds. South is supposed to be the poor region. Donnie could ride one. Donnie might be able to ride one. He's a little bit smaller, yeah. He looks like he's a heavy set guy though, so I don't know. Maybe of a particularly large rat hound, and it doesn't run particularly fast. So yeah, maybe that's what they're going to explain, is that in the north, the ATVs are more common. And when people are traveling from very far away, there's like, I don't know, ATV caravans, or maybe there's like underground bus routes or something. We just know they come from other places, and it's implied that they walked, but there's no reason they necessarily have to walk, I guess. I don't know. Alright, let's get a save, and we can switch over to Stalker 2. Now seems like a good time. Okay, so Robospital, Hospital is done. Now spiders? Now spiders. Robospital is done. Now spiders. Save. Okay, that's pretty good. Lurkers, thank you. You help the Twitch world go around. We always appreciate you. Everybody that checks the VODs here on Twitch, checks the VODs in the YouTube repository, also greatly appreciated. Seeing those numbers helps keep me motivated. If you need a well thought out solution, you need a thinking solution. Raven Hillbrook Inc. Thinking Solutions. And that's going to be it for me, everyone. I hope you have a good rest of whatever you're up to. And yeah, I think that'll do it. Bye.